For a century we thought Egypt had given up all its secrets. The Valley of the Kings supposedly picked clean. Every tomb, every pharaoh, every secret found. But what if I told you that was a lie? The biggest discoveries in Egyptian history are happening right now. In just the last few years, archaeologists have uncovered lost cities, shocking truths about daily life and secrets the pharaohs tried to bury forever. These finds are rewriting everything we thought we knew. So get ready. Today we're counting down the 10 most mind-blowing discoveries pulled from Egypt's sands. You're about to see history flipped on its head. Stick around. Number 10 is a discovery so huge it's being called the most important since King Tut's tomb. Near Luxor, archaeologists stumbled upon the lost golden city of Aten, a metropolis lost for over 3,000 years. This was the industrial heart of Egypt during its wealthiest era, under Amenhotep III. Imagine walking through ancient streets with walls still standing, rooms untouched since the day people left. They found bakeries with ovens, workshops, even a skeleton with a rope around its knees. Real stories, not just artifacts. Aten reveals how ordinary Egyptians lived, worked, and worshipped, filling in the missing pieces of history. The city's preservation is stunning. Tools, pottery, jewelry, and even a huge cemetery. Every day new secrets emerge from the sand. This isn't just a city. It's the engine that powered an empire. Aten proves Egypt's sands are still hiding world-changing secrets. And this is just the beginning. The biggest find in a century? Absolutely, let's keep digging. When you think of Egypt, you picture pyramids and gold, not factories. But in Sohag, archaeologists uncovered a massive industrial center, over 2,000 years old. This was ancient Egypt's Amazon warehouse. Pottery wheels, giant ovens, and evidence of mass production. They found hundreds of ostraka, broken pottery used as ancient sticky notes, covered in receipts, work logs, and letters. These scraps reveal salaries, prices, and daily business, showing a complex monetized economy. Egypt wasn't just a land of farmers, it was a kingdom of entrepreneurs and skilled workers. This discovery shatters the old image of Egypt and reveals a surprisingly modern economic machine. Behind the golden masks, there was a sophisticated industrial world. The Sohag site changes everything we thought we knew about ancient Egyptian society. It's not just history, it's the story of real people, running businesses, and making a living. Egypt was an industrial powerhouse. Egyptians mummified millions of animals, from cats to crocodiles, as offerings to the gods. But a massive find at Saqqara reveals a darker truth. Animal mummification was a brutal, money-making industry. Among hundreds of mummified creatures, baboons told the most shocking story. Many died from broken bones and malnutrition. These animals weren't sacred pets. They were bred in cruel conditions, raised for slaughter. Pilgrims bought animal mummies as offerings, fueling a demand met by any means necessary. Some mummies were even fakes, bundles of sticks and feathers sold as sacred relics. This was a full-blown industry built on animal cruelty and deception. The discovery exposes the corruption behind what seemed like a pious practice. Even in the most sacred rituals, greed and exploitation thrived. Saqqara forces us to confront the dark side of ancient Egypt. Sometimes history isn't as beautiful as the artifacts it leaves behind. Imagine opening a 2,000-year-old mummy and finding a tongue made of pure gold. This isn't a movie, it's real, and it's been found at multiple sites across Egypt. The golden tongue was a magical amulet, ensuring the dead could speak to the gods in the afterlife. Gold was the flesh of the gods, incorruptible and eternal. By placing a golden tongue in the mouth, families hoped their loved ones would be heard in the Hall of Judgment. This practice endured for centuries, even under foreign rule. Each golden tongue is a tangible link to ancient hopes and fears about the afterlife. It's a powerful reminder. For Egyptians, the journey after death was just as real as life itself. In 2020, archaeologists at Saqqara opened hundreds of sealed sarcophagi buried for over 2,500 years. Over 250 coffins, hundreds of bronze statues, and perfectly preserved papyrus scrolls were found. An entire civilization's time capsule. The coffins, stacked in deep shafts, were untouched and beautifully painted. Inside, mummies were still tightly wrapped, and funerary goods remained intact. Among the treasures, 150 bronze statues of gods and a 30-foot papyrus scroll from the Book of the Dead. This scroll is a rare, complete guide to the afterlife, offering priceless insight into ancient beliefs. Even during times of turmoil, Egyptians clung to their rituals and hopes for eternity. Each artifact is a testament to their enduring faith in life after death. Saqqara's discovery gives us an unparalleled look at burial customs and spiritual life. It's a snapshot of a civilization's deepest hopes. For centuries we've wondered how the pyramids were built, slave armies, aliens, wild theories, but at Hatnub, archaeologists found a 4,500-year-old ramp system that changes everything. This wasn't a simple dirt ramp. It was a sophisticated engineering marvel, with steep inclines, staircases, and post holes. Workers used ropes and posts to haul massive stone blocks up sharp slopes, using their own weight for leverage. The ramp dates to Khufu's reign, the builder of the Great Pyramid. It proves the technology existed to move 2-ton blocks efficiently. No aliens, just brilliant human ingenuity. This ramp upends old theories and shows Egyptians were master problem solvers. Ancient engineering at its finest. In the tomb of Thales, archaeologists found a 3,200-year-old lump of cheese, the oldest ever discovered. Placed as a snack for the afterlife, the cheese was made from cow, sheep, and goat milk. Analysis revealed it was a hard, acidic cheese wrapped in fabric like ancient feta. But there was a catch: the cheese contained deadly bacteria, the first evidence of brucellosis in ancient Egypt. This wasn't just food, it was a biohazard. The find gives us a glimpse into ancient diets, dairy practices, and even diseases. Thales' afterlife treat came with a deadly secret. Sometimes history bites back. Egypt's history is full of famous kings, but many powerful queens were forgotten. Near King Teti's pyramid, archaeologists found the funerary temple of a previously unknown queen, Nerit. Her temple, with storerooms and inscribed walls, proves she was a major royal figure. Nearby, over 50 wooden sarcophagi from the New Kingdom were discovered, burials 1,000 years after Nerit's time. This suggests her resting place was seen as sacred for centuries. People wanted to be buried near her, hoping for spiritual advantage in the afterlife. The find rescues Nerit from obscurity and shows how Egyptians revered their ancestors. It's a window into how the past shaped their beliefs. Saqqara's layers reveal a history of memory and reverence. Forgotten queens are finally getting their due. Egypt wasn't a static civilization, it was a cultural crossroads. At Oxyrhynchus, a cemetery reveals Egyptian, Roman, and early Christian burials side by side. Mummies with amulets rest next to Roman-style portraits, and Christian tombs with biblical inscriptions. Artifacts blend Greek, Egyptian, and Roman styles, showing a society in transition. Papyri in Greek and Demotic, statues mixing gods and emperors. This was a multicultural world. The cemetery is proof of a dynamic, changing Egypt, not an isolated kingdom. Old and new, pagan and Christian, all coexisted here. Oxyrhynchus challenges the myth of a monolithic Egypt. It was a vibrant, connected player in the ancient world. Our number one discovery could solve one of history's greatest mysteries: Cleopatra's lost tomb. At Taposiris Magna, archaeologists found a massive tunnel, nearly a mile long, 40 feet deep, carved into bedrock. The site was sacred to Osiris, and Cleopatra identified with Isis, making it a logical burial place. The theory, Cleopatra, fearing Roman desecration, created a hidden path to protect her tomb. Inside, they found coins with her face, statues of Isis, and burial shafts from her era. Radar scans hint at hidden chambers yet to be explored. While the tomb hasn't been found, every clue points closer. The tunnel is an engineering marvel and a tantalizing lead. The world is watching. Will we finally find Egypt's last queen? The search continues. 10 discoveries have ripped up the old history books and transformed our view of ancient Egypt. The golden age of discovery isn't over, it's happening right now. There are still mysteries waiting beneath the sand, ready to change history again. From lost cities to secret tunnels, the adventure is far from over. Which discovery shocked you most? Let us know in the comments. Like, subscribe, and share for more journeys into the past. Thanks for watching.